Hey, what's up, nerds? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. As you could probably see from the title of the video, I'm doing a razor review on a razor a buddy at work let me borrow. I let him try one of mine, the Gillette Tech, and he brought me in the Merkur 37C, his slant. And so I'm going to be doing a review of this, and it's a two-piece razor. The bottom unscrews and then the top cap just comes off. You put the blade down on there, pop it back on, and screw it back in. And the first thing I noticed about this razor, it's pretty short. It's not very tall or very long handle, but it has good weight to it, and it's got a good solid feel to it, a really good solid construction feel to it. So, and Merkur is a good brand. I mean, they make good quality products. So, yeah, really pretty. I like the top of it has got, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, it's kind of got a rectangular kind of flat on the top cap, a flat piece up top, which I thought was interesting. I've never seen that rectangular kind of flat topped design before. So really solid, really good weight to it, really good feel for how small. When I saw him get it out, I was like, oh, that's shorter than I thought it was going to be, but it had a great weight to it. So pop that apart. I'm going to be using a crystal blade. Just slide it down over the post and the two little retaining posts, if you will. And let me trade hands here. Slide that down in and then just tighten it down. So one thing I noticed right away with this, I've only used one other slant, and that was the Merkur slant. The blade alignment is much easier. I mean, you just pop it on, tighten it down, and the blade's aligned. You don't really have to fiddle with it at all or mess with it at all. So really nice, really pretty looking. It does have quite a substantial overhang. Man, too much sunlight reflecting off. Maybe you can see that there, that little bit of overhang. So a little bit of blade overhang, not bad. So that's what we're going to be using today for a face shave. I've got about 2.5 days of growth, so excited to give it a try. This will be my first use with it. And I'm using my little Omega S brush. Going to give this guy another shot. And the soap I'm using is a little sample of Worx, and this is Kashmir. And it's a very nice fruity floral scent, almost, in my opinion, a little bit feminine. Yeah, a little bit fruity, floral, and a touch feminine for me. But we'll give it a shot, and I'm just going to try loading right out of this little tin. I've never done that before with these smaller little samples, so we'll see how it works. If I can get enough, hopefully I can get enough loaded into the brush. But how you guys all been? Everybody doing good? Hopefully life is going well for you. Having good shaves. And just hopefully you're enjoying life. So it's creating a pretty good little lather. I'm squeezing the brush pretty close to the bristles to kind of keep them from splaying out too wide, so we'll try and load as much as possible into the tips of the brush. And I thought this would be a good brush to use since it's a much stiffer brush to load right out of this little tin, this little sample tin. So hopefully there's enough down in there. If not, I'll just go back to it and get a little more out. And I'm going to use, there's quite a bit of excess that was flowing over the edge of the tin. Spread that on. Yeah, very, very kind of a fruity floral scent. And like I said, a little bit feminine for my taste. I've got that soap everywhere trying to hold that little tin and lather right out of it. So I'm gonna rinse off here. Alright, here we go. Hopefully it's a very sunny day, a bright, cold day, very sunny and cold day. It started out in the 50s when we woke up, and it was rainy. The rain cleared up, sun came out, and since that time the temperature has been dropping. By tonight it's supposed to be down in the low teens, high single digits, so we're looking at like a 40-degree temperature swing today. So and this brush definitely has the most scritch of any of my synthetics, without a doubt. But it's lathering up well. This video might be a little bit longer just because I took some time at the first to talk about the Merkur 37C. So I might pause at different times to save some time on the video, but this is lathering up really nice. I like that. It's a little bit stiffer. I like that. A little more water in it. Still feeling a little dry. Yeah. Yeah, very nice lather. And as I've lathered it, I've noticed it's got a decent strength of scent. Not overly powerful, but good. As I lathered it, there's a little more depth to it. There's a little more, but still pretty feminine. That smells good. Definitely smells good. Just a little bit feminine for me. Alright, here we go. Merkur 37C, first pass with the grain. This is my first time using a slant since my maggage. It's been quite a while. Angle is really easy to find on this, from what I can tell so far. Yeah. Doesn't feel harsh at all, which is a little different than the maggards. The maggards always felt a little bit harsh, a little bit rough. That's not the right word. This feels more refined, if that makes sense. Hopefully you get what I'm saying when I say refined. The handle has nice knurling on it, even rinsing it off, you know, there's still soap. Hopefully you can see on my finger there, so there's soap on the handle and it doesn't feel slick at all. It feels good to hold. And this lather does have something that's coming out that is a little darker. I didn't look up the scent profile on it, and I'll have to do that after this, but there's got to be something in there that's giving it a little bit of depth, a little bit of a base to it. Not a lot, mind you. It's still pretty fruity, florally, but there's something in there that's giving it. Well, there seems to be a good consistency. It's rinsing off really easy, so that's nice. That was a good, easy first pass. Yeah, not harsh, not rough. Doesn't seem like it was super close for a first pass, but you know, none of my first passes really are. So. Yeah, that's not true. The R41 does a pretty close first pass. And if you dial up the Future, the Merkur Future, that can also give you a pretty close first pass. So this is almost perfumey. Instead of cologne-y, like a cologne type scent, this is a perfume type scent. I wonder, I didn't even look this up, I wonder if this was more of a design for women, and I don't mean that to offend anybody, so if someone is a man that loves this scent and this is their favorite scent of soap, that is great. I do not mean this to offend at all, but that's just what my nose picks up, is more of a florally fruity scent with a little bit of depth to it, but almost a perfume-like soap scent. Alright, second pass, cross grain, here we go. So like I said, the only slant I really have this to compare to is my Maggard. Wow, that second pass is a lot. That was very efficient. That's close. But Finding the proper blade angle with this feels easy. On the maggots it was, I don't want to say it was difficult, but it definitely was not this easy and intuitive. This leather's performing well. Easy to build. I felt like that was a easier leather. Easier for me to build that leather. It's got adequate slickness, not blow you away slickness. Not declaration grooming. Level of slickness, but good. It's definitely passable. It's not, you know, it would not, the slickness would not cause me to stop using this soap. It's definitely got enough to make it where it's a good soap. Not bad. Not bad at all. One thing different from this one than my Maggard slant as well, and we'll see after my third pass. Every time I use my Maggard slant on my face, I'd get weepers down here without fail. So we'll have to see if this does the same thing after this final pass, or if it is a little more, not as harsh, and I can hold the blade angle right. Oh yeah, I can see, I thought I saw a little weeper right there already. Maybe it was just a red spot. But it looked like there might be a weeper coming through already. So maybe it's just me and slants where I get weepers. And I'm gonna do like Andy the Northern Shaver and pull out the rest and kind of pat it on there. And Andy, if you watch this, if you do, hopefully you're getting better, feeling well. Hopefully you make a speedy recovery and you're back to making videos soon. Just a sec, someone's knocking. Hold on. It's my 5-year-old. Give me just one sec. Alright guys, the sun is coming right through my window and we don't have our curtains up right now because we're changing them out. So hopefully you can see this okay. I might try to put a towel up somehow. Let's see if that, but I don't want to. Okay, hopefully that blocks the light a little bit. Sorry about that. So, here we go, third pass with the grain. A little bit of tugging, not tugging, just a little bit of burn up on the mustache area. Yeah, the soap smells nice. It does smell nice. Oh, that's a little... That was a little harsh on the neck going against the grain right there. So we'll see. I feel like I'm going to get some pretty good feedback from the alum today. Very close. Feels like it's getting very close, but that was a little harsher than I would like on the neck area. Not terrible, but a little bit. So maybe slants just aren't for me. But we'll see. We'll have to see how smooth it is if the end result justifies the harshness. Because it's definitely not even close for me as the Rockwell 6C or the Parker variant. Not even close. But it's definitely smoother than a lot of other razors I've used. I know a little bit of some little weepers on my mustache area. Actually, the longer this scent is on me, the more the fruity perfuminess kind of mellows out, and that depth of it comes through. It's actually quite nice. So pretty deep scent, like a complex scent where it really builds the initial smelling it right off the tin is very fruity and very florally. And then as you lather it and as it sits, it kind of builds and the depth comes through, and it's very, very nice. And we'll rinse here real quick. Yeah, even this cold water rinse has got a little burn to it. Good, fairly efficient. There's some missed spots. Yep, got some weepers on there in my neck. Okay, here we go. Alum block. I'll try to finish this up real quick. Oh yeah, that's pretty spicy already, just on the areas I've done. So here we go. Yeah, that's really a lot of burn right here under my neck and chin, and on these sides of my neck. A lot of burn. Pretty uncomfortable. So could be the blade. Could be the blade. Could be that blade razor pairing is just not right. I've had good success with crystals and all my other crystal blades and all my other razors, so that's why I went with the crystal. I thought it, would do well, but that was a lot of burn. Not as efficient as I thought it would be. More missed spots. I would have to do quite a bit of touch up, which I'm not gonna spend the time doing to really get it BBS. So I'll give you my final thoughts real quick on the Merkur 37C while the alum dries, and then I'll finish up with a little bit of witch hazel off camera. So 37C, very nicely built, feels solid, feels good. No issues with blade angle, no issue with blade alignment, things like that. It feels really good in the hand, feels really solid. The shave quality with the grain and the cross grain was really nice. Actually, I wish I would have stopped at the across grain because it was pretty efficient. It was smooth, my face felt good, and it's definitely a passable daily shave, just stopping cross grain. And actually, my buddy at work told me he usually just goes 2 pass. He doesn't go 3 pass all the time. So probably should have stopped at 2 pass, and it'd be really nice for that. Going against the grain, didn't really like it. It was pretty. Never tugged, never pulled, never got hung up, but it was just pretty harsh. It just felt pretty harsh on my skin, and the alum block attested to that because it gave me some pretty good feedback, and it wasn't as efficient as I thought it would be. After the second pass to the third pass, it didn't quite give me as close of a shave as it felt like it was giving, especially for how much burn the alum block gave me. So I wish I would have stopped at the second pass. But I mean, I think they're what, 35, 40 bucks on Amazon, so not super expensive. Good price to get a starter, or a cheap way to get into using a slant. That's a quality build that feels good, good grip. So decent razor. Definitely would not replace my Rockwell, my Variant, my Future, the Gillette Tech. Yeah, the red tip even would not replace those, but better than the Maggard slant without a doubt. So, alright guys, that's my review of the Merkur 37C. Hopefully it helped somebody, or if not, hopefully you enjoyed watching this, and if not, sorry, I guess. But have a good day guys. Like I said, I'm just gonna rinse the alum, finish off with some witch hazel, and maybe the Nivea Men balm. I don't know, I'll choose a balm at the end. Maybe just some lotion thinned out with some water like Cincy Shaves does. So we'll see. But thanks for watching this guys. Hopefully life is going good for you. Please be safe, be kind, roll tide, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.